later on this evening, or it's later on this evening, and in fact, several hours. Stefan is cleaning up the last resort after a shift. He's just putting the finishing touches on, or putting the finishing touches, cleaning, maybe restocking that last bit of product, that one thing he forgot or two things he forgot. And goes through his tip jar. It's done fairly decent, $30 in tips, not too bad. And after he finishes, he grabs his phone, remembers the earlier conversation, Axel, a thought that occurred to him. And he calls Mutt to set a meeting.
Mutt is still at the park where Axel and him were last. The burst of emotions has subsided by now. Mutt has cleaned up the crimson drops and patted down the snow. It's there. He hears the phone ring. Stefan. Hello?
Mutt. We need to talk. Can you get to the last resort quickly?
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. And the phone goes up. Mutt walks back to his car. Hardly any time at all passes, and he's there at the last resort. Any remnants of what happened there at the park has been removed.
When you pull up to the last resort, Stefan is just coming out, locking up the doors. And when you finally catch sight of him walking back up the few steps to the actual street level, he's placing his keys in his pocket. And that's when he notices your vehicle and steps to the front passenger side to get in.
Hey, how was work?
Well, you can never complain when you're in this line of work. It's definitely not decorating cakes or baking them.
No, that's true.
But, well, have you begun looking for Simpson?
Let's see. Manipulation. Huge.
Stefan's paying attention to you. So I'll have him make a perception and empathy.
Empathy.
Good God, I'm on point tonight. Oh, Jesus, I see right through you. Holy shit.
Yep. Mutt just kind of says, I went by the place where he usually was, but he wasn't there tonight, at least where I couldn't find him.
Are you absolutely certain? Come on, Mutt. I came clean with you the last time to bridge that trust and try to reaffirm it. You could at least do me the same.
He just kind of, sorry, just, I saw him there. I tried to tried to get him to come with me, but he ran off. Tried to follow him on his bike, but he kind of slipped through. But
Now, the last time Stefan and Mutt spoke, did you like how much did you mention about Joan and Samson and that whole thing? Okay.
I think no, he just. I think he just said that Samson maybe knew Joan. I think I'm not sure myself.
Okay. Hmm. No. This is probably a question I should have asked before, but honestly, how pertinent is he to finding Miss Holmes, if at all?
Well, the guy says he doesn't really know where she is. Frankly, I gotta believe him. She's not exactly the type that would really hold on to people. I think she's getting desperate, but maybe I've been going about it the wrong way. Been trying to corner her, but maybe I need to let her think that. Maybe I need to let her think I've given up the slip on her. Maybe cash
Here's
it with
another
her.
question.
Hmm.
In the grand scheme of things, you said he was what? He could have been a he could have been involved in organized crime, correct?
Maybe. He belongs to a group called the Snakes, biker gang.
How dangerous is he on average, to just normal people?
Mutt kind of thinks about it. Honestly, he just looks big and tough, but, well, honestly, he seems like the kind of guy that would lay down if you give him his drug fix.
If he indeed uses narcotics, it is fair. I mean, let's be fair to the man. We don't know him. Neither of us really. I hate to say this much, but it is probably for the best. As he alluded you one time, there's been a change of plans. It occurs to me that, maybe the payment was not equal to the task. But with that in mind, you still have been paid for a job. $1,000 is a decent amount of money. So, what if I said, let's just forget Samson? Just don't go anywhere near where he is. You know, let him cool down. If he's not a dangerous individual, then I don't think we need to be concerned, do we?
No. Probably not. Besides, it's not like I can't. If I need to find him, it's not like I won't find him. I'll find him eventually.
There is actually something more important, though. Now, I don't know how tricky this is, but I'm sure it's going to be. I'm sure you're going to have to use some creativity. It's not Samson that I need. It's not the patsy. No. I need a car. A vehicle with a large trunk.
Okay.
It's got to fit one of those, how can you say, body-sized totes. Something that you could theoretically, and Stefan is actually going to laugh this off. try to misdirect you. Just double check. Good. Okay. Yep, right amount. Oh hell. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh. Wait. Vocal social role. Now 1-to-1. There's a hint of something. You're not sure what it is, but you get an odd feeling when he says that. You just don't know what it is. One of those things that big enough to fit the whole person in. You know what I mean? So that's how big the trunk has got to be. Now,
why you got someone you got a body you gotta get rid of?
no, figure of speech. No. This it is for something that is more important long term. A lot more important. Now, the turkey part is going to be... I also need the plates to stay on the vehicle. License plates are going to be quite important, but you need to be able to keep it hidden until we need it, until I need it.
Okay.
How difficult is this going to be?
Mutt kind of thinks about it. Well, if you need one with a big sized trunk, it would have to be an older model car. Their alarms aren't as good as the new ones.
If they have alarms.
If they have alarms. It shouldn't be too hard. It's just depending on where those are. I got to assume the projects might have them. Unless I hit up some old people's... Does it hit up some old people's place in the residential area?
Would it be easier to get the vehicle the night that it is needed beforehand?
Possibly, but you run the risk of someone automatically calling it in and, well, not having anything prepared.
No. That is true. Oh, I'm sure you know people that you could that would hide something like this.
Yeah, I could probably ask around.
I would prefer, though, if you did not deal with Spider. I have my own reasons, but he is quite a busy individual at the moment, and should not be bothered with this. And Stefan is obviously hiding something. Not necessarily what he said, but something behind what he said. So that's one success for you. Okay.
2 for you.
Let's see. I believe the 5 would count, actually, because it is spoken. Oh, wait. No. I have to get rid of the high one. Yeah. Okay, complete.
Oh.
Yeah, enchanting voice.
All right.
Actually, no, that's 4. Oh, wait, no, is it 4? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, because I don't have a specialty. Yeah. So, yeah, you actually, yeah, it sounds really legit. Like, A, it sounds really legit, and B, the fuck? How does he know that? And I don't even know that. or the fuck?
Yeah, Mutt
It
again.
throws you up, but there's nothing awkward about it to you.
Right. I got some other people I could try and talk to and see about putting it somewhere.
Good. It needs to run decently enough. And like I said, it needs to. The plates need to stay on it. The color needs to be the same. Let's just say. Let's just say you're not the only one who can plot.
Never doubted that Stefan Braunfiedler would be a plotter. It's just what we are, right? But let's just think about it as we're the obvious cases, right? When it comes to Voltaire, well, he's one of those styles but no substance when it comes to that.
Yeah. The only thing that I can ever hope is that. But the only thing that I can hope at this moment is that everything goes smooth and no feelings are hurt in the end.
Here's the thing, Stefan. Feelings are going to be hurt regardless. The only thing that can happen is how deep the hurt feelings get. That's one of the things. By the way, have you guys seen Gideon?
Gideon is Gideon is doing extraordinarily well. He is actually working with Celine on something very important, and I am lying my ass off.
I am going to burn a willpower for this shit. Just letting you all know, STs, I am burning a fucking willpower for this shit.
I am going to burn a willpower as well to protect against that Bachi Bach. I think it absorbs what, a single one?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So I'll burn a willpower for that. Because this is kind of important. Okay, so the one is gotten rid of. Complete success. Okay. Versus you got what, 2?
Yeah.
It sounds believable to you. Yeah.
Okay. If it sounds believable, Mutt says, I want to see him then. I want to see Gideon. He was there with me and Axel.
That may be the case, Mutt, but well, you know how interclan relations have been for the last 2 months, ever since that incident that me and you cleaned up in the historic district.
Yeah. But
things being as they are, Gideon is very busy and indisposed as a result. But I will pass the word along. Unless, have you spoken to Axel?
Okay, now I have to do manipulation subterfuge, and now you have to do perception empathy. Oh boy.
Right?
Oh
Back
boy.
and forth flying, right?
Yep.
And I do actually have a perception specialty.
Okay.
So that 10 is twice. So.
Okay.
I don't you're not completely transparent, but there is like a slight giveaway.
Yeah.
Very slight. Something that most people couldn't catch.
Yeah. Again, it's very slight. Yeah, we talked before I came here actually.
Is that actually what you say, or?
Yeah, but he's doesn't say too much after that. Pretty much.
Okay.
Doesn't say what they talk about, just that he did talk to him. That's it.
Yeah, but there's a slight tick there. Something.
Yeah.
Maybe like brush your nose on.
Yeah.
No. He did not say anything.
No, he just seemed that he was busy himself.
Yeah. I will pass along the message that you would like to speak to Gideon at this earliest convenience. But I cannot make any guarantees.
Right. He's a hound. Probably
No.
busy.
But, yeah. That is what the job is. When you have the car and you have it tucked away for safekeeping, nice and out of the way, let me know. At a certain point, I'm going to need you to move that car as as quietly as you can. Don't draw attention and make sure you don't get pulled over. If you get pulled over in that vehicle, there's nothing I can do to help you. But I guarantee, if you get it to me without being caught, the vehicle you're not going to be linked to that theft. I give you my word on that.
Right. I'll see what I can do. I'm certain I can find something.
Yeah. Just to remember, a reliable, large trunk, 2-door, 4-door, whichever one is easier. And it has to look appealing. It has to look like, well, nice. Like this is something that maybe a car thief would steal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which means, I don't know, whatever it is people in that kind of racket look for, make sure it has it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can find it. Just give me a couple days so I can just do a good overlay of it, and I'll find it. I'll get it to you by then.
Good. So, have you spoken to Spider recently? I mean, beyond the last time the message I got from him, which was about a few days ago.
The only thing that I did with him was did some shopping.
Ah, curious. Did he make mention what he asked of me?
He just said something about a guy called Manny Rodriguez. And this is, again, that presumption empathy. There's a lot of that in this episode, folks. Just letting you know.
Yeah, Defender wins. That would be me this time. Thank God, right? Stefan keeps his composure. Not an off tick, or at least not that you can notice, or anything. Curious. Okay. Oh, well. All the better that you, if you know what I mean, you don't go to Spider to hide that car because, well, I'm doing this as a bonus for him, a surprise. When I tell him how well that I have completed the task he gave me. So, it's a surprise. Mum's the word. Know what I mean? A little bonus for him.
Yeah.
How happy would that make him?
Happy, I guess.
I'm actually going to attempt when I added that little flourish, I'm actually that would be what would you say charisma? I'm trying to play to your emotion for acceptance.
Charisma performance.
Performance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Steph is not usually very flourishing, I guess is what I would say.
Yeah.
So
Or
you're
at least
trying to,
not in that way necessarily.
yeah.
I'm actually going to spend one more willpower just to kind of one in case. It's going to be a nice pull. Yeah. Okay. Now, does it just soak up a one, or can it count as a success?
I think it just soaks up a one. I think.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You I mean, you've seen better flourishes. You know, you've had better inside. You heard better inside jokes than that. But I mean, it is Stefan's.
Yeah, and well, Stefan's always trying to, well, at the very least, get a little emotion about things. Especially since Stefan's new to this kind of business. Yeah. I get what you're saying, Stefan. Just cool it with the surprises. Okay, some surprises when it comes to this kind of thing sometimes aren't so well received. But no, it'll be fine.
I'm almost positive this surprise is going to be, well, the best he has ever had in his life. Which, well, you said that you have known him for a long time, correct?
Yeah.
You have. What kind of experiences have you had with him?
Experiences.
And he looks, he looks like both concerned and interested, like on an emotional level.
Well, some of it is stuff I can't necessarily say, but generally, when he's not doing business or anything like that, likes to, sit back, and, toke a little, drink beer. At least it's what we used to do, that sort of thing. Listen to music on the porches, that sort of shit.
Probably been involved in more than one bit of criminal activity together.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know much, but I am learning.
Yeah. Just
But this good. It's good to have a bond.
I just need to do a thing here for a second. A bit of a vibration goes off in Mutt's big kind of military code, if you will. He just kind of checks it for a second, and then just kind of turns.
Paying very close attention to Mutt's body language, facial expression, tone of voice. Let's see. I believe this is going to be an 8. No. Doesn't get anything.
No, you just.
I see Mutt, nothing else. Looking at his.
Well, you just see Mutt like just turn it on and then kind of turn it off. Maybe it was, you don't know if it was someone of importance or anything. Honestly, it could have just been one of those weird bill collectors that kind of call for random reasons. But
true. Oh. Bit of business. Well, I can understand that. I should be heading. I should be heading home.
Yeah, we don't want to. You don't want to turn into a pumpkin, right?
Pumpkin pie is more like it. Yeah. Just do that. Everything is square. The payment is good. Hopefully, the payment is enough for for this.
Yeah, it'll be fine, Stefan. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know. By the way,
Mhm.
I got the rope and some other things. Just letting you know.
Hmm. Curious. Like what other tools?
I got toolbox. Not one of those big ones. Just your basic one: hammer, a couple of screwdrivers, that sort of shit.
One of those nice toolbox with a few basic tools in it.
Yeah.
Hmm. You found the rope I. Did you find the rope I mentioned?
Yeah, I got some nylon and I got a couple of zip ties.
Bags of zip ties. That might actually come in handy. Would you mind?
Uh,
It's not a huge bag of zip ties, I'm assuming.
Actually, zip ties are fairly cheap. So,
And they usually come in fairly fairly
yeah,
small packages unless you get the really fucking honking big bag.
yeah. Mutt just pops his trunk and goes outside.
Stefan gets out of the car as well and follows suit.
All right. Yeah, you see, you open up the trunk. What you see is bottles, big kind of gallons of bleach. You see a couple of ratty looking. You see some tires. You see tires. You see a couple of ratty other debris, what have you, and you see the toolbox. Mutt opens it up. Inside it is the rope, the zip ties, which are they're about yay big or yay long.
Yeah, standard size zip ties. They're about
Yeah,
this
standard.
long.
Yeah, standard size, and you see about 3 bags, and inside it, of course, the tools and what have you.
Do you mind if I took one of those bags of zip ties?
Mutt just takes it and he just kind of throws it to Stefan.
Catches it, puts it, kind of tucks it in the back of his pants, uh, and then makes sure to, pull his suit jacket back down over it. Oh, appreciate it. Well, I will be in contact.
Yeah.
If it's needed, and until then, you have a good night, Mutt. And then Stefan starts walking down the street away from the last resort where they've been parked for some time talking. And as Stefan makes his way further and further from the location, he turns down an alleyway. And, he turns down an alleyway, so, you don't see him at a certain point. But, that, he just turned an alleyway.
Yeah.
As he heads out of the industrial district, or starts making his way out of the industrial district towards downtown.
And as Stefan has made his way, Mutt goes to the number. It's Cupid saying she wants to meet him. Not tonight, perhaps. It's already too late. Tomorrow night, perhaps. Wear something a little more presentable with a smiling face on it. All right. Let's see what the Lady of Love has for me.